How's it going on? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F1 22 My Team mode. And today we're going on to Singapore, my favorite track of all time on F1 22. And this is the birthplace of the infamous Singapore rocket ship, if you all know what that is. Which, if you all have been around since F1 2020, and you know exactly what that is, welcome. It's great to have you back. If you don't know it, that's fine. Singapore rocket ship is basically where we're like 20 seconds faster than anybody else on the racetrack, at least. But today we're gonna go to Singapore. Last race was in Italy, and that was a statement race that we ended up making because we ended up notching a win at the Singapore GP, that being our 6th of the season. And if there is a trend to go off of, after we win 2 races, we have like 2 or 3 races after the second win, or after every single even number win where we don't win anything. So hopefully in Singapore, we'll be able to break that, because I love Singapore, love the track, I love the whole entire place, except that one goddamn area that I'm hoping at F123 they ended up removing. Which we'll find out. We'll definitely find out once F123 gets released and I make a video on it. But not talking about F123. We're going to be focusing on F122. So yeah, we're going to Singapore. One Italy. Unfortunately, the game pulled a Monaco season 1, where if y'all remember in Monaco season 1. Daniel Ricciardo, who was behind us the whole race, finished the race behind us, but it gave him a DNF for no reason. And in Italy, instead of doing that to Ricciardo, it did that to Leclerc. And I swear to God, this game is trying so hard to make sure I don't have a championship fight, because where Charles was going to finish, he was still going to be like within a race, like behind me. And that's how it was going to be. I mean, he's still technically in contention. He's only 33 points back. So it's not bad, but it's really fucking annoying when the game does that. I don't understand why. Because instead of having like, I don't know, almost a 20-point gap, I think it would have been like a 17 or 18-point gap. It's now a 33-point gap. So I'm frustrated at that, but I guess I just got to keep moving forward. Funny enough, Verstappen and Sainz are still technically, mathematically, can still compete for the championship. The guys that I really don't think can compete for the championship is from, I have to say, Alonso down, because Perez and Russell are technically in the fight. They just need to outscore me to stay in the fight for the final 6 races. But I think it's going to come down between myself, Leclerc, Verstappen, and Sainz, so I guess that's how it's going to be. But the driver standings going into this race is as follows. We lead the championship by 33 over Leclerc, who's in 2nd. Verstappen's in 3rd, pretty close to us, or pretty close to Leclerc even. He's also 33 back from him, so that'll be pretty interesting. I think in total he's 66 back. I could be wrong, though. Don't quote me on that. But Verstappen's 3rd, Sainz is 4th. Perez, Russell, Alonso, Hamilton, Norris, and Ocon rounded the top 10 in points. And you got Ricciardo, Magnussen, Schumacher, Drugovich, who scored another batch of points in God, I have a huge brain fart. In Italy, his 3rd points finish of the season. He got points in Canada, then he got points in Austria, and then he got points in good old Italy. So nice to see him at 20 points and not 0. But he's 14th. Then Gasly, Vettel, Stroll, Tsunoda scored his first points in Italy as well, where he scored his first points of the season at Italy. And then you have Zhou, Schwartzman, and Albon, final few point scorers. And Nicholas Latifi is the only one that has yet to score a point. I still believe that Nicholas Latifi can score a point. It just depends on how these final 7 races, and in reality, how this last week, essentially, of F122 goes for Williams and Nicholas Latifi. Because I get the feeling that Latifi can score points. He just has to have the talent and the drivability to do that. I mean, who am I kidding? He's the GOAT. Latifi he's Goat Tiffy, okay? He is Nicholas Goat Tiffy. What the fuck am I talking about? He is the GOAT. He can score points. I know he can. He'll be able to do it at some point this season. Anyways, going in to Singapore, however, Mercedes is ahead of us, which is not good. But also, we have an energy store, improved materials coming in, and a Y250 vortex generators coming in. That is for durability and the aero. And we also have a powertrain upgrade. So once that comes in, we'll actually like get some power. I know I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to once we get it. And we're going to get it this week. So we got the activities already laid out. Let's go ahead and advance your time. Instantly a durability department event. The recent extreme weather has finally breached the Team HQ's flood defenses. We have minor flooding in some areas of the facility. Some of the equipment's been damaged, but it's hard to tell how much. Now, if we wait for equipment to fail before purchasing replacements, we'll lose momentum every time it happens. But if we're proactive and purchase replacements now for all the at-risk equipment, we'll be able to react more quickly to future failures, but it's going to cost a lot more today. How do you want to handle it? Since when the fuck are we... when the fuck did our factory get put in the Emilia-Romagna region? I know that's a terrible thing to ask, but it's like, why? Just why? Oh my god. So we can either lose $100,000 for a safe solution or lose 1,000 resource points for the cheap solution. I'll lose 100k. I am completely fine losing 100k for the safe solution. Good lord. All right, let's continue on. Race simulations for our boy Dragovich. Job promotion filming. Energy store improved materials does not come in. I'm actually gonna wait on that. Team building and resource and running costs came in. Quality control for Spec 3 on the engine came in. So finally, the powertrain side of things is Spec 3 finally. So now we can go into R&D, and well, we're right there with Mercedes and Ferrari now, so getting close. Let's go to power and see what we now have unlocked. So we have the exhaust unlocked, which, oh wow, so Ferrari's actually better than us in engine, wow. And that's what it does. It's a 9% failure chance. Rotors now, and the fuel injection system. So this is going to be a bad idea, but I'm going to get the exhaust. It'll come in before a home race, which will be exquisite. And it'll put us back ahead of Ferrari. So that's really all I care about. And we'll go here, and we'll repurchase the energy store improved materials. So we're not doing too hot on the durability side of things. So where are we? Where's Alpine? Alpine is the 5th best when it comes to engine. Oh my fucking god. The Mercedes power units there's 3 teams of Mercedes power units that are the final 3. Good god. But yeah, hopefully that'll come in. If that 9% failure chance, oh my god, I'm gonna hate life if if it fails. How in the fuck do we not get that in? What the hell? What? Please tell me I can purchase it. God bless it. Ugh. Why must you fail? Why must you fail me? You piece of shit. Another durability department event.
We're happy regardless of what you
Sponsors. What do I want to do? Get $1,000 in cash or get 8% of the control electronics? Get a discount.
Well. Thank you.
I want to get to the fucking thing. What's the message? Development update. Out of the engineers and powertrain department, they're absolutely thrilled with the developments we're being making. Yes, I know. Can I just go to the race? Holy shit. It's such a long gap from Italy to Singapore. We got more resources and running costs. With that, and oh my god, we're the 3rd best team. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll live. Everything's okay. Ferrari got a big jump though when it came to aerodynamics, so pay attention to that. We finally got that in. Durability equipment. Oh my fucking god, this is another event. What is it? Powertrain.
Take a look at this for us, please.
We can Powertrain department appears to have overestimated its factory budget, so we have some leftover funds to allocate as we like. Where should we think about investing these funds? 25% on the rotors or $50,000 upgrade.
Thanks for dealing with that. The department appreciates.
I want that damn engine power more than you think. All right, advance through time. Skip this. I'm all good. I got that 100k back anyway. So finally, it's the race weekend. So I'm going to go on ahead and hop in the race weekend, do practice into qualifying, and I'll meet all of you guys in the race. Hopefully it's good and we don't have issues. For the love of God, let's not have issues, please.
Here we
we go then, it's Formula One in Marina Bay once again. And welcome to you all at home who join us today for this fascinating race around the baking hot but beautiful streets of Singapore. It's a 3.1 mile lap here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit with 47% taken at full throttle. It's hot, humid and bumpy around the 13 lefts and 10 rights of mostly slow corners. But we should see speeds of up to 200 miles per hour along the Raffles Boulevard. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And Guan Yu Zhou completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Vettel, Fernando Alonso and Verstappen, Schwartzman, Stroll, Ocon and Alex Albon, Drugovich, Latifi and Sir Lewis Hamilton and Gasly, Norris, Leclerc, Mick Schumacher and Carlos Sainz, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Tsunoda and Smith. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
What the fuck kind of qualifying did Alfa Romeo have? Dude, Zhou is starting second. And Schwartzman is... Oh my god. Like, okay, let's get into one thing, okay? The reason why I'm starting back here is not because of a penalty, but mainly because I have fitted parts in before practice because I wanted to use some new parts for this race, and I was going to use some beaten up ones, I guess you can say, worn out ones. And I did that, and I go into qualifying, and I realized that I didn't have the new things put in. I didn't have the new parts in. So, in qualifying, I replaced all of them. And I simulated qualifying because I had to, because it was like 40 minutes of waiting time, and by that point, qualifying was over. So that's why I'm starting back here, first of all. Second of all, I don't know how, but somehow, in some way, Guan Yu Zhou is second. And before I left, it was George Russell and Felipe Drugovich on the front row. Drugovich has a grid penalty, which is why he went back a few places. But I guess Zhou was in third, and like Hamilton and the Ferraris didn't do so well. Vettel's up there, for Christ's sake. I mean, that Williams are doing well. Like, I don't know what is happening, but this isn't what I was expecting, if you know what I mean. So, we do have the Singapore rocket ship, though. We do have that. I'm hoping. So yeah, take a look at the race strategy. They want us to do a hard to medium. I really don't feel like doing that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna change that so I can do a medium to hard strategy. And go for, I don't know, half the race distance. And the main reason why I'm putting it to this is because there's rain in the area. So, actually, now that I think about it, double mediums sounds like a pretty fucking good idea now that I think about it. Ooh, bruh. Okay, then we'll just put this in. We'll do that. There you go. It's the bottom one, but different, if you know what I mean. Because we're not actually doing it this way. So, we'll do like 15 and then that. I guess that's how it'll be. I have no idea. It won't let me do what I want to do. I mean, y'all get the point. I don't know why you put that in. Why is this still here? No, remove. So, bump that up. So, okay, so yeah, that's how we'll do it. I'll still find a way to put the mediums on no matter what. But yeah, so that's how we're going to do it. So, enough wasting time. And also, I'm going to lower my fuel a little bit. Not too much, though. Not too much, not too little. All right. So, I don't know how this race is going to go, but we're about to find out. So, let's go on ahead and hop in this race and let's see what'll happen from last on the grid. Oh boy, am I right? All right, well, that was a nice little start. Oh man, I went wide. I like the move that I did into one, backing up and letting the AI do their thing, and then just pouncing on the opportunity. Just like doing that to Leclerc. And right past him. God, something's wrong with the Ferraris this week. Taking that loss at the Italian Grand Prix to heart. I mean, if that was my if it was my home race, I'd be taking it to heart as well. Fuck. Especially when the game just randomly gives you a DNF when you know you finished the race. Sometimes you just gotta almost force someone off the track, and in doing so, do it to yourself. Thanks. Thanks, man. Norris trying to make a move on Latifi, and Gasly tried following him through, and it did not work. Got a run on Ricardo. 2 for 1 here? Hell yeah. Next up is Latifi and Norris, if you could believe it. Already up into 15th, 2 laps in. Making good progress. The thing about this car is, like, it can be it's a rocket ship when it wants to be. And you know me, I make it a rocket ship every time. Even on a brand new car like these. Or quote unquote brand new cars. Not really brand new anymore. My God, dude. Fucking game. Won't stop fucking losing frames for some reason. I don't know why. My car won't stop getting loose either. It's pissing me off. Like to get around Latifi. Be great. Okay, could definitely get Latifi here. I'll go right the fuck off the track. I do not give a shit, bro. Got a problem here. It was Albon, so. Oh, there goes Albon in the Williams. Helped our teammate out. Jumped up a couple extra spots. And also Latifi gained a spot from that too. I just never realized. I did not even know that Latifi followed suit. Probably took advantage of me taking Norris a bit wide. Just a bit. Not too much though. Some of the soft tire runners are coming in like Ocon and Stroll. Now we just gotta try to catch Hamilton and Dragovich. I'm trying to catch Hamilton, and it's just like I'm not gaining anything, and I'm getting fucking frustrated at it. I haven't really been saying a whole lot, but I've just been trying to catch these guys ahead. And just try to gain time, you know? That's all I can really do. Try to catch these guys ahead and gain time on them. So I'm gonna need to get around all these guys pretty quickly so I can get to the front and stay there for however long I can. I'll definitely try my hardest to get there as quick as possible. Or get past all these guys as quick as possible. If my car would like to, you know, get out of the corner, that'd be great. Dragovich went forward on Schwartzman. It almost worked, but not quite. I don't think I can really send it on Hamilton. Not through there, at least. Well, that'll definitely be interesting for when we do eventually go on it. We'll lose time, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But that rain will come down at some point this race. That's all I know. A lap ago, I was close to Lewis, and now I am nowhere near him. Or may have been 2 laps ago. I don't remember. Getting a bit impatient because I want to pass these guys, and I can't. So I'm getting furious with it because I know I can pass them. It's just DRS train. That's all it is. Some guys are pitting to get off the mediums. You can pit now. I don't know if really going on to another set of mediums is the right way to go. Maybe it is. I have no idea. I have no clue. Barely able to keep it up to Dragovich at this rate. It's hard to pass here, and, well, I realized that. I just want, like, a nice fucking pit stop. That's all I want. Russell's so fucking far out there. We need, like, a safety car in order to bunch the field back up together. Oh, what I would do for a safety car right about now. Dragovich for sure is the better strategy option. I probably should have just stuck with the hards. Just like he did. Probably still be in this position, but hey, what more can you ask? Alright, Schwartzman's coming in with me. God bless it. I don't know, man. Like, the line is so fucking weird. It is so goddamn weird. There goes Ocon and Alonso through. Here comes Stroll and Ricciardo. The Ferrari of Sonoda and the Ferrari of Sainz came by. There's Vettel, there's Verstappen, there's Zhou. I don't know about you, but I feel like that pit exit for this track has gotten more narrowed. Has it not felt like that? Because I feel like it has. Alright, so now let's see what we can do on these hards. Will we make some magic happen on them? I have no idea. So now I guess we just wait till the rain starts to come down. And then we'll make a pit stop for that too. Oh, well, Schwartzman locked up. That gave me the spot. Came from a ways back to get that one. Oh, Norris did the fake out on Hamilton. He was going to go for it and then backed out of it last second. I mean, He probably could have made it too. I guess it was the corner just came up a little too quick and he wasn't going to be able to do it. Well, Felipe came in. So it was time for his pit. My dad will beat him out of the pits, but there he is. He's on the mediums now. And the rain will come down and put a stop and put a halt to all of that. Well, with Drogovic being on mediums, he'll be quicker than us. No doubt about it. Well, that worked. I got close to Norris and pinched him towards the wall and got him.
Good work. Great pass.
I need to do that more often through there if I can. Oh wow, a lot more came in, I guess because their mediums were running out. That jumps us up a few spots, so that's good. So now we're back in the points. Good chunk of guys came in from the mediums. Probably to put on, I think a set of softs or something. Whoever's up in 5th is very far out ahead, I'll tell you what. I think it's actually Verstappen and Piastri. Yeah, it is. Got close to doing it. Pinching him down for the inside wall and take advantage of it that way. Either Hamilton's going to make a move on Joe, or I'm going to make a move on Hamilton in that one area where I can pinch him down to the inside wall. And he loses all his momentum. It's going to end one or two ways. Yeah, I'm in prime position to get Hamilton here. There we go. Got Hamilton. Now just gonna get Joe.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Took too goddamn long to get there, but we got there in the end. Fuck. And now the rain's starting to come down. So that's gonna play a part in this race now. So we'll kind of see how all of that will go. Ain't that bad yet, but it'll get there. Trust me. If I know anything about rain, it'll get worse before it gets better.
Okay, be mindful of the conditions. The track's getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now, though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
Oh yeah. I want to go too early and suffer because of it. All right, disabled. DRS has been disabled, so that means the rain has gotten pretty fucking bad. It's gotten to the point where they don't even want to enable DRS anymore. All right. Might be time for intermediates, maybe?
Okay, conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Oh, well, this is definitely inters. Yes, it is.
Understood. Copy that.
All right. Here we go. Can I ask me what those two ahead are doing that stayed out? I don't know why, but they are.
Okay,
And a safety car is deployed. Yes. That's exactly what we needed. Multiple vehicles stopped on track, eh? I mean, that's just stupid. How many times out of like the past like few races have my team fucking done that, dude? Like, goddamn. So if I have anything to go off of, this rain's going to pick up. So full wets is going to be in the equation.
Okay, overtake the safety car. You may overtake the safety car. It's waiting to pick up the lead.
I've already done that, man. So we'll save fuel doing this, so that's nice. But there we go. Our prayers have been answered. So now let's just hope that this rain gets worse and we can hit for full wets whilst everyone else doesn't. The rain is supposed to get heavier, and in all honesty, it might. I have no clue. Drogovic came in, so he actually played the strategy well.
Okay, Felipe's in the pit lane. Felipe in the pits.
We're definitely not going to get out ahead of him, I can tell you that much. There's someone else that stayed out, too. Sainz did, yeah. So will we get out ahead of Schwartzman and Drogovic? Yes, we do. Alright, finally we've caught the goddamn safety car. Caught up to it, I should say. And it's coming in this lap. Wow, that was the shortest safety car ever. I wonder if anyone's going to pit for full wets, because it's a possibility that they might. I just don't know if they will. That's if the rain gets worse, but if we have anything to go off of, they really don't tend to pit close to the end of the race on this game, so that unfortunately might not happen. Feel bad for the guys back behind us because they're not going to be able to get to the safety car in time. Oops, someone made a mistake. Gotta capitalize on it. It was Vettel.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Use the overtake button and have a go. Come on.
Finally got around Norris again. Try to pass Hamilton again. I thought I slid out of there even though I barely did anything.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I definitely got enough fuel to make it to the end. It's not really about the fuel. It's really about making these fucking corners and not losing my sanity over not being able to get out of the corners because my car wants to slide everywhere. Think of like this whole truck is a goddamn slip and slide. Like, you have to be so goddamn slow just to get around here because of this rain. Holy God, dude.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after
No, I'm actually losing time to the car in front. I don't know where you're getting that analogy, where I'm catching him, because I am nowhere near him because of how terrible the rain is. Gotta make it through 2 more laps. That's all I gotta fucking do. Just make it through 2 more laps. 2 more laps of hell, but I'm just so slow around here because I'm just sliding everywhere, dude. I'm just fucking annoyed. Alright, final lap. This has not been fun. This is my worst. This is the worst race I've ever had here in Singapore. This has been absolutely atrocious. And it all started when I forgot to change out the components and had to start last, which just pissed me off. And then I'm pissed off more, or then I got pissed off more when I couldn't pass Lando and Hamilton to save my skin. And then the rain came, and then it got heavier, and now it's unbearable. I can barely even drive in any of this. To, like, take it easy and drive like a goddamn grandma around here. And I couldn't bank on anybody pitting because nobody pits towards the end of the race like they used to. So I'm just surviving. That's all I'm doing. Just trying to survive.
Laps of fuel remaining.
2 laps of fuel. What? Got an extra 2 laps. What are you on? Keeping my 7th spot, by the way. I'm not giving it up. But George Russell wins it for Mercedes. Under the lights of Singapore. Or on the streets of Singapore, under the lights. And we'll crawl home to P7. Wish it was more. Wish I could have qualified. I don't know what to say. I'm fucking annoyed. This was terrible. Hungary was worse, but this is the second worst race I've ever had.
To pull off a spectacular win. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Keeping the tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip at the best of times anyway, and that's 10 times worse if you're on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window is a big advantage today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
All right, well, congratulations to George Russell on the win. I hated this, dude. Like, there's just no sugarcoating it. This was the worst race I've ever had in Singapore. I thought that maybe I could do well here and break the streak of winning one race or winning, you know, we're getting into even wins. We're getting into like an even win number and breaking that streak to go back to back. And I thought Singapore was the best chance and our best opportunity. And the game just said, nope, just not possible. And I come out of here still as a championship leader because Leclerc didn't score anything. But it doesn't really matter when, you know, this race could have been so much more different. It could have played out so much more differently. And the rain at the end just made it unfucking bearable. I despise this race now. I don't despise the track. I despise the race. I'm hoping in F123 I can maybe get my Singapore, maybe get the rocket ship back. I have no idea. I'd have to find a way to, like, tune my F1 2020 setup and my F1 2021 setup into the F1 22 car for when I do another season, because I am going to come back here, and I know that for a fact. It's just fucking annoying, dude. It's just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to deal with. I'm sorry, but it is. But yeah, so Russell on the win, Perez second. Alonso back on the podium in third. Vettel with a really good finish in fourth. Verstappen fifth. Joe in sixth. Pretty good finish for him. We finished seventh. Hamilton eighth. Norris ninth. And Gasly P10. Stevie came close to points, but no, he got close, but no cigar. Sainz got the fastest lap and finished 21st. He did a 3-stopper along with Ocon, Ricardo, Stroll, and Tsunoda. And Albon was the only DNF. And now check out the standings. So now we're 39 points clear of Leclerc as we head into Suzuka, I think. So that'll be interesting between the both of us. This is the biggest gap we've had thus far to second. So I don't know what Ferrari can bring at Suzuka, but let's just hope we can stay with them, essentially. Verstappen third, Sainz fourth, Russell now up to fifth past Perez, who's sixth. Perez has just find himself in another battle for fifth. Last season it was with me, and now this season looks like it's going to be with Russell. So it'll be interesting. Alonso, everyone else down to Seb stay in their position in their spots. Vettel goes up to 14th, Drugovich and Gasly down to 15th and 16th, Zhou up to 17th, Stroll and Tsunoda down to 18th and 19th, and yeah, Latifi still has yet to score a point. On the constructor side, Red Bull is now 33 points back from Ferrari. We're 111 back from Ferrari. Mercedes has closed the gap on us to now where they're only 7 points back from us in fourth. Alpine 5th, McLaren 6th, Haas 7th, and Aston goes past AlphaTauri for 8th. Then AlphaTauri 9th, AlphaTauri 9th, Alfa Romeo 10th, and then Williams in 11th. So definitely a interesting grid order with, you know, me not qualifying, but I don't know. I'm annoyed and frustrated. That's all I can say. I had high expectations and they just went all the way down. Really hoping in F123 that like last chicane is gone. It's just a big straight. That's what it is in real life, so hopefully it's the case in the game. So yeah. I don't have much to say. I don't have much else to say. So let's just get out of here. I don't want to be here right now. Well, next race is the Japanese Grand Prix, so that's nice. And we have a sponsorship renewal with Pacifico, which I can't remember exactly what theirs were. Yeah, I don't know, man. Picking out sponsors is not easy. I guess we'll go with Venus, which is hold it for 2 laps. Yep, you just go with that. So let's do Venus. So replace Pacifico with Venus, and there we go. So it'll be. So the reunion was nice, but gotta move on. A G-Force training and a retirement announcement. Sebastian Vettel is going to be retiring from the sport soon. Keep you posted if we hear anything further. So, bit of a shock now that we're heading into Japan. 6 races left in the season, and Vettel's retiring, just like in real life too. So, game's pretty fucking accurate. Really is. At least we had him in front of the season, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know. But can't really do a whole lot. I think maybe I can get a powertrain upgrade. I can get the rotors, so we'll get that. It'll come in after USA or after COTA and before Mexico, so that'll work. And that'll be a huge boost for us. And then for this, we'll get a little bit more, but not a whole lot. Got the energy store. Control electronics, we can get that for free, so we'll get that. Don't have to spend a dime on it. So I gotta work on chassis, and we gotta wait for this to come in, which Red Bull's there, but hopefully we can stay ahead of Red Bull going into Japan at least. Yeah, Japan might not be that easy. Japan might be a lot more difficult than I think than it is, but we'll find out. So I'm done though for now. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button down below for more. Next race is Japan. We got 6 races left for the season. 6 more episodes left. Season 2. And then we'll head on to F123. And I won't be done with F122 because I will return to the game later on. And go through this hell once more. But yeah, so I'm a go and rest because I'm pretty heated about how that all ended, but hopefully things will turn out better for us in Japan. So it's the only thing I can hope for. But thank you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Have Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.